This is Job 30 and verse 30. My skin is black upon me, and my bones are burned with heat. Kalhal Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Hashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from. Peace and salutations to the brothers on down, teaching and preaching, pushing this gospel, good news to the four corners of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect of Israel. Greetings also to the few sisters that tune into these video epistles. I thought I'd just jump back on here just to share something I've included in a previous lesson. But every so often I see this like some debate regarding Job, and I thought this information might be useful in case anyone comes across it. It's regarding this verse here. Job is telling us something we need to pay attention. My skin is black upon me, and my bones are burned with heat. Everyone knows the story of Job. He lost everything, and he was under extreme stress. Now, just some facts here. There's nothing to debate about. There's something called hyperpigmentation. And what is that? It is the excess production of what's called eumelanin. That's what's responsible for the color in your eyes and in your hair, and of course your skin. And when your body is under extreme stress, if you have melanin, I think the correct term is eumelanin. Everyone just says melanin. For example, extreme starvation, famine, and stress. Those of us with melanin, your body overproduces. It's that an excess of melanin. You go darker and darker and darker. Those with no melanin, what happens to their skin? It goes yellow, i.e. the phenotype of the Edomite, calling themselves white, the very fair skin of the 17 nations. In fact, of the 18 nations, if we include ourselves as Hebrew Israelites, the ones they call Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're the only ones with no melanin, virtually none. So Job is telling us, he's telling the world, in a sense, what color he is, that he has, or what color he was. No doubt Job is back now preaching and teaching this word of truth. He's saying he's the so-called black man, that he had melanin. That's why he's telling us. Let's read it again. Job 30 and 30. My skin is black upon me, and my bones are burned with heat. You see? So famine is just around the corner. Isn't it? It's been orchestrated by this wicked queendom that's been run. In fact, in this same book of Job, he tells us the earth is given into this man. He's got temporary charge. What man? He's the Edomite. He wants you to call him white, but in the scripture, he's the Edomite. And it's not going to take long now for us to find out. Maybe we're going to start seeing some yellow people. We'll soon find out who's got melanin and who hasn't, and what is the actual fact of this melanin. There's no religion called of melanin. Plants have melanin. Animals, fish, trees, everything. I mean, this is a fact. It's a fact of creation. I'm just going to read something here. Where is it gone? Proverbs 12 and 22. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight. Let's just get another quick one here. We wasn't really going to get into this, but 1 John 2, and they start at 19. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest, made known that they were not all of us. But ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things. I have not written unto you because ye know not the truth, but because ye know it, and that no lie is of the truth. See? So I just wanted to quickly go on there and make this point here. That Job is telling us that his skin is black upon him, and that could not be the case if he did not have melanin in his skin, his pigmentation, his eyes, his hair, his whole being. He was a melanated man. So I won't stress the point. Sorry, if you're listening, you can do your own research, but that's the point here. You'll be listening to Job 30 and verse 30. Shalom, until the next one.